I just swapped out my old flimsy Toyota side steps for these blacked out OEDRO side steps. And now my truck looks and feels way better. But first, let's talk about how I got here. I bought this truck stock with these side steps, and ever since I bought them, I always thought they are a little bit too thin. Not only were they super thin, but they also started to fade and break apart. Also, it made my truck kind of look ugly. So I took them off, and I decided I did not need side steps anymore. Until I realized I did. Getting in and out of the truck became a hassle. I started to pull on my steering wheel or just drag my butt down off the seat or use the door as leverage, all of which are bad for the truck. So I did what any adult would do, and I got online and did research. But the last thing I wanted to do was buy some cheap side steps that are gonna fade or chip or break away within the first few months. That was until I found these side steps on Amazon, and I thought they looked oddly familiar. I actually had these side steps on my Toyota Tacoma, and when I saw that they had them for the Toyota Tundra, it was a no-brainer. So that's how we got here. Let's go home and unbox these side steps. Oops. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know how much I appreciate this letter because they include their phone number, their email, in case you need to contact them, which shows they're not hiding from you. Next up, we got the instructions. So this is going to be to the vehicle. This is to the brackets. Okay, that's super cool. I don't think I'm going to need these since my truck already has them, but if you don't have side steps on your truck already, it's nice that they come included. All right, so we got the hardware bags. This is going to your truck, and the black ones are for the mounting brackets to your actual side steps. I have done a ton of unboxings on this channel, but I have never unboxed something in this material. It feels super cool. Oops. We got the brackets. These are labeled, which makes this super easy. Driver front, driver rear, passenger center. That at least is what I'm assuming. That may be wrong, but that's what we're going with. These are way lighter than the OEM ones. Take a look at the attention to detail. They didn't need to have this little rubber garment. I honestly, when I bought my Toyota Tacoma ones, again, 3 to 4 years ago, I don't believe they had this, which shows that they're improving their products over time, which good on you, because this is nice. The coating looks super good. Straight out of the box, they look just as good as the ones that were on my Toyota Tacoma. I threw away the instructions, but I need them. So these are for the front, that is for the back. Now it's time for the installation, and you may call me crazy, but the way I do it is I install these brackets first, then I install the side steps onto these brackets because, well, I don't have help. If you do, then you can go about it differently, but since I don't have help, I found that this way works best. All right, so right here we have pretty much everything we're gonna need. We have the brackets, we have the nuts and bolts. These, I'm not decided if I'm going to use them yet. If I can use my OEM, then I'm going to, just because those are new, and if I ever need new bolts, then I can always use those. But it looks like it's gonna be a 16, yeah, 16 and 16. Now, I believe these are 13, but my truck, the OEM ones, are smaller, so I need to find whatever those are. Now that we're on the side of the truck, let's see where the bolts actually are. There's 3 different locations, and you're looking for these ones right here. So we got 2 right here, 2 right here, and you have the last 2 right there. So from the outside, it's like 1 right here, 1 right here, and the last one's all the way down there. Also, gloves, because underneath your truck is dirty, but also eye protection is super crucial. There's a bunch of dirt, gunk under there, and when you're working under there, trust me, it will fall into your eyeballs. So eye protection. Also, just in case I forget, 15 foot-pound. That's all it takes to put these on. Don't go crazy tightening them. Ask me how I know. Now that we have all the bolts removed, let's go ahead and start with the passenger side first. I'm just gonna take them all with me now. Passenger rear, passenger front, and passenger center. Alrighty, so now that we're under the truck, see how it says passenger front? You're gonna wanna line this up like so. Now we have the first bracket bolted to the frame. Now we just repeat the process all the way down, which only 2 more, so yeah. Get the other one. If you have power tools, this will go by way faster. Also, if you have power tools, remember to start these by hand so you don't strip something. Now that we got this middle one done, all we have to do is that last one. I just did that with not even looking. I'm a legend. Okay. Ever happen to you just lose what you just enter here? Sorry, I was overreacting. I'll admit. 15 foot-pounds. Don't go crazy. Now that we got the brackets where we want them to go, now it's time to get the side step and mount these bad boys. The two brackets that are closer to each other, those are going to go towards the front. So you just got to flip this bad boy around. Put her down like this. The side step have like these like rubber protectants. You can just take those off. All right, now comes the fun part where we mount these bad boys up. This is the bracket, obviously. We're gonna want to put the side steps to the right of that. So front, center, and rear all have to be to the right, kind of like so. I made the mistake of putting them on this way. Make sure to put them on this way. All right, so my goal here is not to get it perfect, just to get it on there. Okay, now. The bolts are gonna be all over the place. Don't worry about that, I promise you. It'll be all right. Okay, yeah, the top one. We just need the bottom one. Okay. Okay, and then of course, last, but certainly not least, all right? Certainly not least. We got the back. Oh no, the screw's on the way. Cool. Now that we got the brackets in place and we have the side steps mounted, now it's just time to put the side steps where you want them. I recommend doing one side. That one side is going to take most of your time. Once you're working on your second side, it's going to be a lot easier because you can just mimic what you did on the other side. I'm going to start with this front and then we'll work our way back. All right, so real quick, I want to show you guys what I do to line up these side steps. You got the bracket, you got the side steps. You see this gap right here between the bracket and the side step? That's what I use to line it up on the other side. And then when you go down a little bit further, same thing, a little bit of a gap. It's gonna be really difficult to get it perfect. So close enough is kind of my motto with this whole thing. Once it's close enough, you're really not gonna be able to notice that it's, I mean, half of a millimeter off. Get it as close as possible and then you're good to go. Adjusting it takes most of the time. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. And even adjusting it, as long as you're not too nitpicky, it won't take you much time at all. But me personally, I like it to be as close to perfect as I can. So that took me a little bit longer, but nonetheless, now let's see what these look like. So unfortunately, I don't have a torque wrench and these are supposed to be at 30 foot-pound. So if anyone watching this video or Sandy watching me record this video, Christmas, torque wrench, appreciate it. I have done a ton of side step installation. I've never had a torque wrench. Just tighten it good enough. You'll know if you didn't tighten it enough. This will slowly start to creep down, but if it doesn't creep down at all, then you know you're good to go. I, in this case, prefer to over tighten than under tighten. You'll know what I mean once you're here. Just make sure it's not moving and you're good to go. I can already say I've had them on for like an hour. So much better than stock and so much better than not having any at all. I would grab onto the door and grab onto the steering wheel versus now I can just step and pull myself in. And same when I was trying to get out, I would kind of like grab onto this and you can see how far my foot is from the ground, it wouldn't work. So now I can just, with no hands, get out of the truck, which, if you ask me, is way, way better. On this side, you can see we have the grab handle, so it is just a little bit easier to pull yourself in and out of the vehicle with the side step and the grab handle. Just wanted to show you guys how much space you actually have with the side step. Like, I can put my whole foot on here comfortably without slipping or sliding. Alrighty, so all in all, the install is super, super simple, very straightforward. And honestly, I was recording, so it took me about an hour, hour and a half. But if I wasn't recording, I could definitely see myself knocking this out in under 45 minutes. And if you add an extra set of hands, you can definitely do this in around 30 minutes. I cannot say it enough. I highly, highly recommend these. Being in Northern Virginia, we see all climates, and especially in the winter when we get a lot of salt, these have held up absolutely phenomenal. Again, I've used these before for 3-4 years roughly, and I never once had any peeling, any flaking, no type of issues, which made me getting these a no-brainer. Not only that, they look super, super cool. So they do look like rock sliders. They're not, but they do look like it. And for me, as someone who just wants to look cool, I think that is a great benefit because they're not heavy, but they look cool. They're not super expensive, but they look pretty dang cool. As far as usability, these hit the nail on the head. Sandy didn't know I was making this video. She saw them and was like, wow, they stick out a lot more. And that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a side step that reached out a little bit more, so when I'm getting in and out of the truck, it's an actual step. The ones that came with the truck were too close and too high to the body, and then the side step was so thin that it made it practically unusable. These ones, wider, they stick out more. The adjustability that you get from them allows you to really customize them to how you want. And for me, they just came out perfectly. All in all, I'm very pleased with the side steps. I don't see myself having any issues, being that I've owned these before. I already know how they perform. I can't say enough good things about them. Being that they had a little bit more of a difficult life on my Toyota Tacoma, being kept outside, going off-roading, doing a bunch of crazy things, I think these are going to do better since now I have a garage and, well, the truck isn't going to see that type of abuse. I can only say that they're going to perform better, or I guess last longer than my last set. They have a ton of side steps. Whatever you're in, Jeep, Toyota, whatever you have, they have a side step. So I'll leave them linked down below so you can check out what they actually have to offer. And since I'm making this video, of course, they're going to give us a discount code that I'll leave linked below. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.